What is up lads, Andre here and welcome to another FIFA 15 potential ratings video. Today we'll be looking at AndreHDGaming, Van Kompany, Sergio Ramos and Ramos Van Persie. So starting off with Di Maria, then as you can see on the left hand side we've got his 86 rated FIFA 14 card, and on the right hand side we have got my 87 FIFA 15 card. He is now a centre mid because Real Madrid are playing this sort of 4-3-3 formation with Modric, Di Maria and Alonso. So he's now a centre mid instead of a right winger. And I bumped his overall up by 1 to an 87. His pace remains the same. His shooting goes up by 2. His passing goes up by 2. His dribbling stays the same. And his defending goes up by 7. That's basically because he's now playing a more central role, so he's obviously going to have to track backwards as well alongside Xabi Alonso and Modric. So he's becoming like, his defending should go up a bit now because of this position change. And his heading goes up by 1 as well. His skill moves remains 4 and his weak foot remains the same at 2-star as well. So this is how I think his card should look like. Obviously he's had a great season for Real Madrid and he's not been the best this World Cup, but he's scored the decisive goal against Switzerland and he's been okay, but for Real Madrid in that central role I think he's been very, very good. We obviously remember him against Barcelona in El Clasico. He was absolutely outstanding and he was very good in the Champions League final against Atletico Madrid as well. Then we've got Van Kompany, who I think is one of the best centre-backs in the world. I think Sergio Ramos, Thiago Silva and Van Kompany are the 3 best centre-backs in the world. And I think he should get an upgrade to an 87 rated card. I've upped his pace by 1. He is kind of quick for a centre-back. He's not slow at all. His shooting remains the same. His passing goes up by 2. His dribbling goes up by 2. I think his dribbling is really, really good. I've seen him for Belgium in the World Cup, and he's just such a clever centre-back in my opinion. And his defending goes up by 1, and his heading goes up by 2. I've never really understood why he's got 80 heading. I don't really. It's gonna have to be something with the in-game stats that gives him 80 heading, because he's quite a good player in the air, I would say. And he has obviously been a very important player for Manchester City this year, obviously winning the title. And as I said, one of the best centre-backs in the world in my opinion. Then we have got another top 3 centre-back in the world in my opinion, that is Sergio Ramos. I've given him an 87 rated card as well. His pace stays the same, his shooting goes up by 2, and that's basically because he scored a few free kicks for Real Madrid this season. His passing goes up by 1, his dribbling goes up by 1. He's also a centre-back who can dribble and is a very, very good centre-back with the ball. His defending goes up by 1 and his heading goes up by 1 because he's just such an animal in the air. You saw him against Bayern Munich in the Champions League, scored 2 headers, and you saw him against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final. He's just such a beast in the air, probably the best centre-back in the air I would say. He is at least very, very good. Skill moves and weak foot stays the same. He's actually a centre-back who tries a few skills every now and then, and he's a very, very solid centre-back, very attacking though, which kind of goes against him, but overall I would say he's definitely top 3 centre-backs in the world for me. Then finally we have got Ramos Van Persie, who I think unfortunately is going to get a downgrade to an 88. United's had a very, very poor season, and Ramos Van Persie's been a lot injured, and it's not Ramos Van Persie's fault. Like, United has played shit like a team, so but Van Persie's not been in his best form either, especially not in the Premier League. But in the World Cup, he's actually been quite good now. But I still think he's going to get that downgrade to an 88. His shooting goes down by 1, passing goes down by 2, dribbling goes down by 2. 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, as he's got on FIFA 14 as well. Like, he's scored 12 goals in 21 games in the Premier League for United this season, which isn't that bad, but you know, he's you expect him to score more goals than that, but it's obviously because of his injuries and because of United being so terrible this season, probably because of I'm not going to mention it, but you know, they've not been good at all. But hopefully for next season he can step up his game when we've got Louis van Gaal now. Obviously you're looking at them at the World Cup and you see Van Persie and Van Gaal together, and you know, there's some kind of bond there. So hopefully he'll step up his game next season, and hopefully he won't be injured that much either. But that is the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know if you disagree or agree with me in the comment section below. Feel free to leave suggestions for players you would like me to do next. But that is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.